Donald Trump has filed a last-minute motion to delay his sentencing, citing presidential immunity as a defense. However, the Manhattan District Attorney, DA, responded swiftly, filing a 16-page memorandum opposing Trump's attempt to avoid sentencing scheduled for January 10th. This rapid response highlights the DA's readiness to counter Trump's legal maneuvers and ensure that the sentencing process moves forward without further delay. The Manhattan DA's memorandum argues that Trump's claim of presidential immunity is irrelevant to the case at hand. Trump's conviction stems from actions taken before he became president and has no connection to his presidential duties. As such, the prosecution contends that immunity does not apply in this scenario. The DA emphasized that Trump has already been convicted and the only remaining step is sentencing, which is necessary to finalize the judgment and allow Trump to pursue any appeals. The DA's filing presents two key arguments. First, it asserts that the trial court retains jurisdiction despite Trump's election as president. Citing legal precedents, the DA pointed out that immunity cases typically involve pretrial proceedings or ongoing prosecutions, not post-conviction sentencing. Since Trump's trial concluded months ago and the conviction is final, there is no legal basis to halt the sentencing process. Second, the DA argued that delaying sentencing would undermine the sanctity of the jury's verdict. The memorandum emphasized that Trump has had ample time to file motions and prepare for sentencing. The sentencing date has already been postponed multiple times at Trump's request, providing him with sufficient opportunity to address post-trial matters. The DA further noted that the pre-sentence report, which includes sentencing recommendations, was completed months ago, eliminating any procedural obstacles to proceeding with sentencing. The DA's filing dismantled Trump's assertion that the January 10th sentencing date is rushed. Trump was convicted on May 30, 2024, and was originally scheduled for sentencing on July 11, 2024. The multiple delays since then have been at Trump's request, demonstrating that he has not been subjected to an accelerated process. The DA emphasized that Trump's claim of urgency is contradicted by the extensive time he has already been granted. Additionally, the memorandum argued that Trump is unlikely to succeed on appeal. The DA maintained that the trial judge acted properly throughout the proceedings, and Trump's legal team has failed to present compelling arguments to support their claims of judicial error. As a result, the DA urged the court not to grant a stay, asserting that doing so would only serve to delay justice unnecessarily. Interestingly, Trump's motion for a stay was signed by Todd Blanche and Emil Bove, his longtime criminal defense attorneys. However, John Sauer, who has successfully represented Trump in high-profile cases, was notably absent from this filing. Sauer previously secured favorable rulings for Trump in the U.S. Supreme Court, including immunity from certain prosecutions and a victory in the Colorado 14th Amendment case. His absence from this filing raises questions about whether he supported the arguments presented or chose to distance himself from this particular strategy. The DA's memorandum also addressed the broader implications of delaying sentencing. It stressed that the process should not be derailed to accommodate Trump's political ambitions or shield him from accountability. The filing underscored the importance of upholding the integrity of the judicial process and ensuring that Trump's conviction is treated like any other criminal case. The next steps in this legal battle are expected to unfold quickly. Judge Merchan, who is presiding over the case, now has all the necessary filings to make a decision on Trump's motion for a stay. Legal analysts predict that the judge will likely reject Trump's request, allowing the sentencing to proceed as scheduled. Trump's legal team is expected to appeal the decision, potentially seeking emergency intervention from a higher court. If Trump's motion is denied, the January 10th sentencing will mark the final step in this case before Trump can pursue appeals. Legal experts believe Trump faces an uphill battle in convincing appellate courts to overturn the trial court's decisions, given the strength of the prosecution's arguments and the procedural fairness of the trial. The DA's filing emphasized that the sentencing process is not about political considerations, but about respecting the rule of law and the jury's verdict. The memorandum concluded by urging the court to reject Trump's attempt to delay sentencing and proceed with a scheduled hearing. Trump's legal maneuvering highlights his broader strategy of using delays and appeals to avoid accountability. However, the DA's swift response signals a determination to resist these tactics and ensure that justice is served. The coming days will be critical as the courts decide whether Trump's arguments hold any merit or if the sentencing will proceed as planned. In summary, the Manhattan DA's opposition filing underscores the strength of the prosecution's case and the unlikelihood of Trump's success in delaying sentencing. With the January 10th date rapidly approaching, all eyes are on Judge Merchan's decision and Trump's next moves in this high-stakes legal drama. Regardless of the outcome, the case serves as a powerful reminder of the legal and political challenges facing Trump as he navigates multiple investigations and prosecutions.